You see, most people believe that the most important thing, the most important part about trading is the strategy. And that couldn't be further from the truth. In this video, I'm going to show you what's the most important tool needed to be a successful trader and how exactly to apply it. Now, I'm going to give you guys a disclaimer. What I'm about to say is so basic, it's so simple that sometimes it's just so simple that it goes over your head. Sometimes you just think things are just more complex or more complicated than it actually is. And I could sit here and I could talk about strategies. I'm telling you right now, if I gave you the trading strategy that I use, you won't be profitable. If you're a brand new trader and I gave you my strategy, it's not going to work for you, right? So you're going to think, oh, his strategy doesn't work. I think he's lying. I think he's capping. I think his results isn't real. But in reality, it's not the strategy, it's you. You just don't have the it factor. You are the only variable that's the difference between your results and mine. Right? Let's be real, right? I'm always gonna get on this channel. I'm always gonna be real. I'm gonna give you the straightforward, the A to Z, like literally how things work when it comes to trading. Now, I'm going to start off with a few things that are actually important, then I'm going to get to the most important. So let's start with number five. Number five would be the thing that's the least important when it comes to trading. Well, number five is the strategy, right? The strategy is only what you look for that tells you, hey, this is a good trade. Oh, this is probably a bad trade. Every trader looks at the market completely differently, and that's something you don't know until you get some skin in the game, until you get some experience in, right? You won't realize that every trader sees the market from a different light. The fourth least important thing when it comes to trading is how many pips you caught. Nobody cares how much pips you caught. Yeah, it might be important, but that doesn't matter, because as your account grows, as your risk grows, you can catch 10 pips and make $1 million. You can catch 10 pips and make six figures. It just depends on how big your lot sizes are, right? So it doesn't even matter, right? Pips are not a big deal. Number three is the time that you trade. Again, nobody cares what time you trade. The best time to trade is the time when you are best focused, and that has to coincide with the time that the pair has the most volatility. So again, that's not super important, but it's more important than the strategy that you use. Makes sense, right? So a lot of people used to say, oh, well, I have to get up early in the morning. I have to get up at 3 a.m. I have to, trade during while the times I'm at work. Depending on what you're trading, yes, that might be true. But if you can only trade at night, then start to look at pairs that you can trade during Sydney, Tokyo. They all move in a different way. Yes, the market is most volatile between the hours of 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes, that is true. But it doesn't mean you can't still catch trades at night. You just can't trade the same USD pairs that you would trade in the morning. You'd have to trade pairs like JPY, like AUD. You have to look at those pairs and you may see better results. But a lot of traders don't realize this. Number two is the news. Some people use news as the end all be all. Sometimes news, yes, it may direct the market, it may push the market in one direction for a long period of time, but I wouldn't say that's the most important. The reason why is because if you understand chart analysis, if you understand the algorithm of the markets, it always follows the rhythm of the chart. It always follows the rhythm of the chart. So news don't change the direction of the market. All it does is it helps the market move in the direction it was gonna go in the first place. It just makes it happen a lot faster, right? So that's not the most important tool that's needed. Now, last but definitely not least, the moment you've all been waiting for is this right here. In this moment, you are going to learn the biggest tool that most traders overlook, most traders don't even think about, and most traders never achieves. You're about to learn the trick right now. And that number one thing is discipline. Most traders lack discipline, which is why they don't make profits. The discipline to follow your plan, the discipline to follow your risk reward, the discipline to trade only this amount of times per week, per month, per year, so you can reach the goal that you have set. Most traders want to Be afraid to press the button. But when they do press the button, they lose. The trades that they don't take wins. So what they do is they tend to overtrade so they can compensate for the losses that they had, or they can compensate for the trades that they never got into. But what ends up happening is all they do is go up, down, up, lower, up, lower, up, lower. So their trading success is a downward trend, and they never seek success. They never take withdrawals, and it just doesn't work because they don't have discipline. Discipline is what's going to keep you following your risk to reward strategy. Just having the discipline to follow an accurate risk to reward would immensely change your trading success. Guys, if you want to learn more about trading, watch this video that's going to show you exactly what to do, what you need, exactly how to be a better trader so you can get the results that you deserve. I'll see you guys on the next video.